What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time tuning in, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So, without further ado, we're going to be diving into some topics today. One of the topics that we're going to be talking about is obviously the games, because we're getting a report that some of the games that we are looking forward to or people kind of know about already, that's supposed to be coming to PlayStation 5 is now being put out there ahead of the Xbox official podcast or business podcast or whatever the case may be. So I wanted to update you guys with the games that apparently people that are close to Microsoft are saying that these games are going to be talked about at the official Xbox podcast right here on Thursday. And so with that being said, it's very interesting because I want to talk about the big three, okay? And I don't think yesterday, once we got the announcement for all of this stuff, I don't think a lot of people realize the significance of the format of this podcast, right? Yes, it's a podcast, which kind of threw a lot of people off, but also look at who is going to be at the podcast, right? We're going to be having Matt Booty, we're going to have Phil Spencer, and we're going to have Sarah Bond. And recently, what was it, last year, they just went through a leadership change. And so we know we have Matt Booty, which is promoted to ZeniMax / Bethesda, because he was over, Xbox Game Studios before. And Matt Booty is now over, ZeniMax and Bethesda. Sarah Bond is over, consoles and platform and things of that nature. And so that's pretty interesting. So she's over hardware and software platforms for Xbox. And then obviously you have the big man himself, Phil Spencer. So I want to talk about this because if they're pulling out the big three, then this update is going to be significant. Which it should be significant because you're talking about everybody literally right now that's over each division of Xbox. And I think it's safe to say that Microsoft should not play it safe. They should come out because the whole world is going to be watching. Anybody who is an Xbox fan, who is interested into their ecosystem, will be tuning into this podcast. This podcast is probably going to be the most viewed podcast ever, right? Because this is literally the future of Xbox, and everybody wants to know what's gonna happen to the games. Are you still doing exclusivity? There's so many different questions at this point, and I feel like having all three people there, including Phil Spencer, could really shed some light on what's going on. And like I said yesterday in our show, rip the Band-Aid off and let us know exactly what's going down, what's going on with all these games. Like I said, people asked me my opinion on it, and I said, well, games like Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves, games like that, or Pentiment, games like that, they probably would start with those games first, and then kind of use those games as a measuring stick to kind of see how well it will do, on PlayStation and on Switch, and then, trickle out the other games after that, right? Indiana Jones, Gears, Starfield, those bigger games afterwards. Now, interestingly enough, I want to talk about this because I feel like we don't really hear from Matt Booty a whole lot. And I've said this numerous times. I think Matt is one of the ones that when he was over Xbox Game Studios, I really wanted to hear from him a lot, right? And I know that these games take a lot of time to develop and things of that nature, but Xbox has been in a very delicate position. Ever since the start of this generation, the pressure has always been on them because people are expecting them to deliver, right? And so I'll look at it like this. You know what you're up against. You know what you have to do. And at the same time, the exclusive games that are being conveyed to us, okay, these and this and this and this games are going to be exclusive to the box, whatever the case may be. But people also want to see these games and they want to also see gameplay. Now we're seeing such a shift where, no, what's going to happen with game exclusivity, right? That's the biggest question. Let's not meander around. Let's not dance around the fire. That should be the biggest thing in this podcast is, yes, we've been hearing the fans. We understand that you guys are upset and want to know what's going on with these games. And I think each individual, Sarah Bond, she should have the floor to say whatever she wants to say on how she feels about the games and whatever the case may be. Phil has the floor, say whatever he wants. Matt, say whatever he wants, and then take it from there, right? Now, I feel like they should pull out all the stops right now. On Thursday, they should pull out all the stops. I mean, there's no holding back come this Thursday. Everything should be on the table because transparency is the key. Clarification is the key. And we need to know, we understand that this is business. We understand that it's about money and it will always be about money. And you have to do what's best for your business. But at the same time, you also have to remember that you have a fan base. You have a core fan base that needs to know what they need to do as consumers. Do I need to buy an Xbox? Do I need to unsubscribe from Game Pass? Like, what's going on? There's so many questions. Are games still going to be day one on Game Pass, right? Is exclusivity still a thing? What games are going to be going over to PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch? Like, what's going to happen to the future games? Like, is it 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, a year and a half? What we need to know. We need to know these things. So I feel like this is an opportunity for Microsoft to really shine and really come out and set the tone. Now, I put up a poll at the top asking you guys, do you think that this podcast can save Xbox? Do you think that this podcast can turn things around for Xbox? Heck yeah. I feel like if they come out and be honest with us, regardless of what the outcome is, regardless of people saying, okay, I'm done. I appreciate the honesty, but little too late. At least people will respect you for coming out with the honesty and letting us know like, hey, you know what? This is the direction that we're heading in. I know some of you guys are upset, but this is what we're going to have to do. Right. This and this and this game is going to still be, exclusive to Game Pass, exclusive to Xbox or whatever. It's going to be case by case basis. And I see a lot of people out on Twitter yesterday saying the case by case basis is just Microsoft playing it safe, which I talked about yesterday, which I feel like that's going to be the case. I feel like they're not going to rip the Band-Aid off, but they're going to come up with a clever way to say things, right, without coming off too abrasive with the actual situation. In other words, igniting the fire even higher. And, the whole freaking Xbox community is still in turmoil. I feel like there's going to be a level to this whole situation, like to the point where it's like, okay, this is where we want to be, but we're going to start off here. We know that people are going to be upset in the midst of everything, but we have to keep things cool and we have to figure out a way in order to convey what we're trying to do here. And I think that's the biggest thing. So Phil, him being the head of Xbox, he has a lot of pressure. He has to come out. I think besides Bond and besides Matt, Phil has to come out and say a lot because Phil have said a whole lot of stuff since the whole start of this acquisition of Bethesda and obviously Activision. So he owes us a lot of explanation, right? And I feel like We deserve that as fans, as consumers. We deserve that. You need to come out and let us know what's going on. Now, we do know that there's a lot of moving parts to this whole situation, and they're in the boardrooms trying to figure out, okay, we're going to start off with this game, we're going to start off with that game, and then we'll trickle out everything else afterwards. So there's a lot of stuff going on the back end right now. And I know Phil is under a lot of pressure, but my God, at least let us know, hey, this is what's going on. This is what you can accept for the future. This is what's going to happen with Game Pass moving forward, and the games that you're going to be expecting, that's going to be releasing day and date, or, maybe it's going to be time exclusivity or whatever the case may be. Now, interestingly enough, being that Matt Booty is going to be the head of, or he's over ZeniMax, all right? Bethesda/ZeniMax, the games and stuff like that, right? This is a very important moment for him too, to come out, let us know what Bethesda games are going to be going to PS5. I mean, we have heard the rumors. we have heard the rumors. Now, I'm not saying Matt's going to come out and be like, yeah, Starfield, yeah. That's a very no. Well, you never know. I think he should. Now, you see what I'm saying? You have the big three there. You have the big three. You have Matt Booty, which is over ZeniMax and Bethesda. So we need to know what's going on with these Bethesda/ZeniMax games. When are they coming to the PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Switch? When are these games going multi-platform? Matt, you need to be transparent. Just like Phil, you need to be transparent with us and letting us know, because people are already freaking out. The first game that was a Bethesda game, that I feel like he should come out and address that right away. Like, listen to me. I'm just going to try to be blunt and honest. We have seen all the backlash. We've seen all the turmoil. We've seen all the chaos. Starfield will not be coming to PlayStation 5 anytime soon, or whatever. At least be honest with us and let us freaking know, right? I think once they dish it to him, he needs to let us know what Bethesda ZeniMax games are coming to the PlayStation 5 and Switch, right? And go in depth and be honest with us. We're hearing stuff about Starfield and Hi-Fi Rush and all these games. Like, you need to come out and let us know what's going on with those games. Bond. All right. So Sarah Bond, obviously, she'll now take over hardware, software platforms of Xbox. Okay. And so I feel like this is a moment for her to kind of talk about devices, consoles, whatever. Now, I feel like she might address the rumors on Microsoft exiting the console space and getting out of the business entirely because they're not going to be making any more consoles. I feel like she can address that rumor. Oh, no, we're still going to make consoles, because apparently internally Phil had a meeting with Xbox employees basically addressing the notion of, no, we're still going to be making consoles. Like, regardless of us going third party, regardless of us, whether it's third party or whether it's we just put a case by case basis or putting games on other platforms, however they want to do it. And now it's called Xbox Anywhere or Everywhere. Sorry, Xbox Everywhere. I want to stress that because that's nothing new. Microsoft have been talking about that for a while. Xbox Everywhere. All right. That's their main slogan. That's their motto, with having Xbox Everywhere, PC, phones, tablets, mobile, whatever, you cloud, whatever, right? Xbox Everywhere. Apparently, according to The Verge, that is the mantra, that is the motto that Microsoft is using right now, is Xbox Everywhere. Okay. Now, I want to touch upon this, but yeah, it's very, very significant for her to come out and talk about not just software, but also hardware, right? Since she's over that stuff, and just basically say, yeah, we're still going to be making consoles. So no fear. Nobody needs to freak out. We're still going to be making consoles. I'm not saying for her to come out and confirm any new consoles or anything like that, but at least, you know, give us that quality assurance like, oh, we've been hearing you guys and we've been hearing the rumors and stuff. This is a time for them to be loose, get away from the PR nonsense and just be themselves. But I feel like they're always going to be execs. They're always going to go with the PR stuff and not going to say too much. And they're only allowed to say this and only allowed to say that and be kind of robotic. But I feel like this podcast, yes, this is kind of a weird presentation. I feel like they could have just maybe do like a showcase type of thing where they both talk and show off the games that are coming to PlayStation and are coming to Switch. Maybe that could be a different format, but I'm just saying, like, a podcast format, I feel like this is a way for them to get loose and let loose and just be themselves, be them natural selves and be transparent and be honest. And I feel like they can use that to their advantage on Thursday. It's a lot of pressure, and the whole Xbox community will be watching. The whole world that's interested in Microsoft will be paying attention to this podcast. So it's very significant that we knock out every single aspect of Xbox. What's going to happen with Game Pass? What's going to happen with the hardware? What's going to happen with exclusivity? What's going to happen with day one on Game Pass? The changes that we recently saw with the Xbox Series X and S logos disappearing off the actual Game Pass website and things of that nature. What's going to happen with day one on Game Pass? Those are the things that people are going to want to know and asking, you know, are you going to do time exclusivity? Like, those are some of the key things that people are going to be asking for. And so, yeah, man, that's just my take on this. I just want to let you guys know that Bond's role is very important for the future of Xbox, both in hardware and software. All right. She's right under Phil Spencer at this point, right? And obviously, we've been hearing about the redesigned disc-less Xbox Series X next year and a next generation hybrid console in 2028. So again, there's a significance of this whole situation, right? Where she can actually go in depth with that information. So sort of happy that it is a video-like presentation, well, podcast presentation and not a blog post, because I mean, blog posts we can all read, and we can read the blog posts and get the information that we need. We just need to know what we need to know and take it from there. So just wanted to talk about the significance of the big three and their roles, each of their roles, and what they're going to be saying, you know, at this Xbox event. Now, also, I want to also share something as well. Now, look at this. I want to share this with you guys, all right? Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Look at this. Okay? We have 7.4 million. 7.4, I highlight that for a reason. 7.4 million views, okay, in 23 hours. I want to stress the significance of this update from Xbox. 7.5 million, almost 8 million impressions, almost 8 million people, right? So this event, this podcast is going to be the most viewed podcast ever. I'm telling you guys right now, okay? So everybody is going to be watching this. 7.5 million. That's a significant amount of impressions. That's a significant amount of views, okay? So I really want to, you know, kind of show you guys basically what's actually taking place here and what's actually going to be going down on February 15th. So all eyes is on Xbox at this point, okay? And so, you know, there's that. All right. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button for me. We're going to be talking about the games. OK, that's obviously the most important part of this whole thing. okay, is the games. The games is what a lot of people are wanting to know. Okay, what games are coming to PlayStation? What games are going to Switch? So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Before we get started into that, let me go ahead and put a timestamp on this one for you guys, and please share the stream. I'm working very hard as I can each and every day. I want to crank out another video today, going over some PlayStation stuff, some big significant PlayStation news, but I cannot do that without you guys' help. I'm planning on trying to do a combo of streams and videos, like maybe, you know, give you guys some significant updates on PlayStation or Xbox, whichever way, but you guys will still have your streams moving forward, but I cannot do this without your help. So I'm trying to keep my foot on the gas for 2024 for you guys and try to go as hard as I possibly can. So we already have 228 votes. Thank you guys so much for the support on that. Keep voting. By the way, if you're just now coming in, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So I ask you guys, do you think Microsoft will redeem the Xbox brand with this podcast? 61% of you guys said no. That's a shame. That's a shame, because I think a lot of you dudes probably thinking that, well, Microsoft is probably still going to lie to us and they're probably not going to be transparent enough and things of that nature. So yeah, maybe that's why you feel the way you feel. Get the likes up for me, guys. We only have 59 likes. I know we can do better than that. I know we could do better than that. But here's my thing, guys. Here's my thing. I feel like Microsoft should. I feel like this is within Microsoft's best interest that they be transparent with us. Period. End of story. Whether some of y'all like it, yes or no. Yeah, new dynamic backgrounds are here. Oh, yeah, they just tweeted about that. I don't care about dynamic backgrounds right now, considering the significance of what we're talking about. Please vote. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Share the stream out. Help us out, guys. Help us out. So hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me very clear. This is very critical. This is no joke, guys. This is the future of Xbox. I do not want Xbox to go nowhere. I want Xbox to remain inside of our gaming sector, inside of our gaming, what's the word I'm looking for right now? My mind is all over the place right now. Forgive me. In our gaming industry, that's the word. Industry. That's what I'm looking for in our gaming industry, because I want them to give Sony competition. I want them to push Sony to do greater, to do better, considering the significance of what's happening with Xbox currently right now. So I want Xbox to be greater. I know they can be greater. I get a lot of flack for calling out Xbox. Some people say I'm bashing Xbox. Some people say I'm an Xbox hater when I'm not. I love Xbox. I have a console. I have a PC. I game on PC. You know, am I saying I love every single game that Xbox put out? No. Am I saying I love every single PlayStation game Sony put out? No. But the significance of it is like, I know they can do better. I know they cannot just be third and fourth place. There are areas where I feel like they can be competitive besides Game Pass. You see what I'm saying? So use this opportunity while the world is watching you. While the world is watching you for the future of Xbox, use this to your advantage and knock it out the park. Now is the time. You don't have our attention any other time. Now is the time, because the significance of the rumors, the significance of the damages that are being done right now. Now is the time to come out and fully be transparent with us and let us know what's happening with Xbox. What is the future of Xbox? What games can we expect to PlayStation and Nintendo? Just cut straight to the point and let us know. That's why we're tuning in. That's why we want to know. And so I feel like this podcast could go in the right direction, and I feel like the podcast can go in the wrong direction. The wrong direction by basically just not being transparent, being vague, being dishonest, and just giving us basically, I don't know, nothing to go off of. Right. And then everybody is still upset. And so, like I said before, man, I think ultimately when it's all said and done, I want to be able to walk away from this podcast feeling like, okay, I respect Microsoft, right? And I can hang on to my devices. I can have faith in them more. I can have a stronger faith in them moving forward, because they at least were honest with us and letting us know what the roadmap is for third party, what the roadmap is for exclusivity, what the roadmap is for Game Pass. Are you still doing day one on Game Pass, or you're not? We need to know these things. This is not a joke. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have people on one hand saying that they're done and they sold their Xboxes. That's fine. If you sold your Xbox, that's your decision to make. Period. End of story. Nobody is telling you to keep your Xbox or sell your Xbox. That's entirely up to your decision. But let me say this. What if this was PlayStation? What if this was PlayStation? Right? If Sony was in this position right now, if Sony was in this hot chair right now, right? And they have to come out with a podcast, or they have to come out with an event to let us know the future of PlayStation, right? This is what I'm saying. This is not something to play around with. You have to, when you have the world watching, you have to deliver the goods. That's just the way it is. Because this is the future of a brand that we've been loving since 2001. This is the future of a brand that I literally love since 2001. Yes, my love has changed since the Xbox One generation. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be fake. I will never be fake, and I will never be a fraud. I'll never be a liar. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been honest with you guys upfront about my thoughts, my opinions, and how I feel. Yeah, sometimes I can come off a little bit strong, but that's because I'm passionate about what I do. That's because I love this industry. You know, I've been gaming for years. Since I was like 2 years old, I've been gaming. I've been gaming for a long freaking time. Over 30 years, I've been gaming at this point. See what I'm saying? So seeing Xbox and knowing what they can do during the 360 era, man, it breaks my heart. It literally breaks my heart. For them to almost not make it during the transition from 360 to Xbox One, and then from Xbox One to the Xbox Series consoles, it's crazy at this point. So Microsoft, you owe it to us. We know the acquisitions are not going to stop. Am I saying that they're going to talk about acquisitions? No, that's too soon. Nobody cares about what they're going to buy next. People care about the games, the significance of the games, brand loyalty. That's what people care about, because people are loyal to the brand. You see what I'm saying? You got some people that religiously love Xbox. It doesn't matter what anybody say about Xbox. They just love Xbox. You see what I'm saying? They just love Xbox. And so this is crazy. This is literally crazy at this point. And I really hope that Microsoft can redeem themselves, guys. Thursday, all eyes is on Microsoft. They cannot fumble the ball. You got to run all the way to the end zone. You got to run all the way to the end zone. I mean, whatever you got to do your juke moves, whatever you got to do. You see what I'm saying? You got to get to that end zone and you got to make that touchdown. You can't let nothing stop you. You can't let nobody tackle you. They got to run all the way to that end zone and literally get that touchdown, because this is a very significant situation. They talk about powering your dreams. This is an opportunity for them to power our dreams and let us know exactly what's going on with these games. All right, so enough of that. Let's talk about the game leaks, okay? Lord have mercy, God help us, because the game leaks are ridiculous at this point. They are significant at this point, right? We're hearing stuff about Gears. Oh, Gears of War this, Gears of War that, Halo Master Chief Collection. Am I saying that they're going to come out and talk about that? No. Those games are not going to be talked about. At least I don't think so, okay? But like I said, this event is going to be huge for Microsoft, and they know it. They know it. So let's go ahead. Let's put a timestamp on this for you guys. Hit the like button for me, guys. Hit the share button. Let's talk about these game leaks right quickly. And if you have any questions or any concerns and you want to support our show, you respect the grind, you love what we do here, please don't hesitate to super chat in any point of me talking about these games and what's going to be shown at this particular event based on the report that we're hearing here. So let's go ahead and let's dig into this. All right. So here we go. So just giving you guys a quick rundown of the games that were heavily rumored to be going third party, to be going to Switch, to be going to PlayStation. Okay. Now we've been hearing that Starfield was the first game, right, to be leaked out, to be going to PS5. Everybody was losing it. Okay. After Starfield, then it was Indiana Jones. After Indiana Jones, then it was Gears. It was Halo Infinite. It was Halo Master Chief Collection. It was Pentiment. It was Hi-Fi Rush. All these freaking games, the entire Gears of War series, all these freaking games were heavily freaking rumored to be coming to the PlayStation 5. Hence why a lot of people was very upset, because the rumors just did not stop rolling out, especially Indiana Jones, especially Starfield. Apparently after the DLC for Starfield, I think it's called Shattered something. I forgot what it's called. After that, then they were going to release it on PlayStation 5. Check this information out, okay? Now, this is being reported from VGC. So let's take a look at this. All right, so it says right here that Xbox will reportedly bring Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment to rival consoles first. Sea of Thieves is also planned for release on non-Xbox platforms this year, it's claimed, okay? So let's go back on this. So let's dig into this, okay? Just with this headliner. This is coming from The Verge, okay? From Tom Warren, and Tom Warren said this is coming from sources that are close to Microsoft that are saying it. So my thing that I'm going to be asking you guys after this poll is being put up here, please vote on this poll if you're just now coming in. So again, remember I told you guys that they're going to start off with Hi-Fi Rush and maybe Sea of Thieves to use those games as a measuring stick. Remember, I've been saying that this whole time about my opinions and about what I think they're going to start off with first. Use those games as measuring stick to see how much success they can get from those games. Then they'll trickle out the bigger games afterwards, right? Remember when I was saying that? Okay, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not going to be fake because I'm not that type of person. I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? Now, if Microsoft, if this report is true, coming from The Verge, okay, listen to me. If Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment are the two only games that are going to PlayStation 5 and Switch, I'm going to tell you right now, the game that I would purchase, which I haven't played Hi-Fi Rush yet, the game I would purchase out of Pentiment and Hi-Fi Rush will be Hi-Fi Rush. I think Hi-Fi Rush will be a huge success on PlayStation and on Nintendo Switch, preferably Nintendo Switch. I think Hi-Fi Rush will do very well on Switch, and it will also do well on PlayStation 5. Pentiment, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to be fake and be like, oh, yeah, I love Pentiment. I don't. This is not my cup of tea. I'm sorry. Now, I don't know why they would just put just Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment, or not even just say Hi-Fi Rush, but Pentiment, because we already learned that Hi-Fi Rush was a strong possibility to be going to Switch and possibly PlayStation 5 based off of the data mines that we have gotten so far. Like there was a data mine leak that was insinuating that Hi-Fi Rush is going multi-platform, right? But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't care for Pentiment. So Hi-Fi Rush, that will be a way for me to play Hi-Fi Rush. Again, once again, for those of you dudes who have missed out on playing Hi-Fi Rush, this is a chance for you to this is a chance for you to purchase the game and play the game. A lot of you dudes who probably already played it on Xbox and finished the game, maybe you might repurchase the game. And I think this will be a massive success for Microsoft with Hi-Fi Rush, being that that's one of the best games that they've put out in a long time. And so being at the massive success of Hi-Fi Rush, I think that success can help fuel them to make a sequel to Hi-Fi Rush based off of the success. I think the success that they have had alone on Xbox with Hi-Fi Rush should be good enough for them to warrant to do a sequel, right? For them to want to do a sequel. And so let me know. Let me do a quick poll real quickly here. I wish there was ways for me to do another one. But let me do a quick poll here based off of this. Let me close this poll really quickly. All right, so 60%, there's no need for me to keep this poll going. So let's end off this poll here. 60% of you guys are saying no, Microsoft will not redeem the Xbox brand with this podcast. Okay, fine. Okay, that's okay. All right, so let's close that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's start off ending this poll. And then we are going to start up another poll, and I'm going to ask you guys, all right? What Xbox game will you buy on PS5 or Switch? Okay. All right. So we have, Hi-Fi Rush. Okay. Let's do Hi-Fi Rush. All right. So let's do this real quick so we can kind of gauge, where you guys' mindset are. So we have Hi-Fi Rush PS5. Okay. We have Hi-Fi Rush Switch. And then we have add another option. All right. So next game we have is Pentiment. Okay. Now I see some people say they love Pentiment and everything like that. That's fine if you love Pentiment. That's okay. PS5. Okay. Got to ask you these questions, right? Because Microsoft love podcasts. They watch stuff like this. So let's ask the community. What are they going to purchase? Okay. Start the poll. Hit the like button for me. Share the stream. I need every one of you. I don't know how many people are in this stream right now. I need everybody to vote. It's very important that you vote on this, okay? Because this will let me know, how do you guys feel about these two games apparently that is coming to PlayStation and coming to Nintendo. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and let's move on here, okay? It says right here, new details about Xbox plans to bring more first-party games to rival console platforms have seemingly emerged. Sources said to be familiar with the company's plans told The Verge that Microsoft is preparing to release a select number of Xbox games for PS5 and Nintendo Switch. The first games it reportedly plans to bring to rival platforms are Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment, which were originally released for Xbox consoles and PC in February 2023 and November 2022, respectively. Okay. Now, Microsoft is also currently planning to release Sea of Thieves on non-Xbox systems this year. So that's 3 games right there. So you have Sea of Thieves. Okay. You have Sea of Thieves. And then you also have Hi-Fi Rush, and you also have Pentiment. So that's 3 Xbox games that are reportedly coming to PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. So y'all comment amongst yourselves and let me know how you guys feel about this. Now, it has previously been reported that Starfield, listen to this. It's been previously reported that Starfield, Indiana Jones, and the Great Circle and the Gears of War franchise could be coming to PlayStation. In addition, previously rumored Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves ports for Sony's console and Switch. Now, with speculation about the new strategy for the Xbox business mountain, Microsoft head of gaming released a statement last Monday telling fans that more would become clear this week. And so the fact that we have already gotten an update from Xbox, from the official Xbox account yesterday, basically saying, listen, it's going down February 15th. And, it's going to be in the form of a podcast. And like I said before, the whole world will be watching Microsoft. So how do you guys feel about Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, and Sea of Thieves? Those are the 3 games. And let me say this. And this is where I'm going to elaborate. Let me say this. If I was Microsoft, I would do this. This is what I would do. Because it makes perfect sense to do these 3 games first, right? Because I cannot stress the significance of damages of I'm done with Xbox, and their stocks probably tank after people find out that Starfield and Indiana Jones and Hellblade 2 and Master Chief Collection and Gears of War franchise goes over to PS5. I cannot tell you the significance of damages that would happen. This is a smart business move. Do Indiana Jones and all those other games whenever you see massive success with Hi-Fi Rush, with Pentiment, with Sea of Thieves, then take it from there. That's a smart strategy, and that's a smart business move doing those 3 games. If you're going to go multi-platform, those are the games that you go multi-platform. If you're going to put games on your rival consoles, that's the games that you put on there and gauge those games, because the bigger games, it's just, you see what's happening right now. You see what's going on right now. When the rumors came out about Starfield coming to PS5, that's where a lot of people lost it. They lost it. They're like, wait, what? There's no freaking Gears? What? Hellblade 2? What? I mean, every freaking first party game, big first party game is now coming to freaking PS5. It's like, no, there's just no way. I'm done with Xbox, right? So they're smart. Don't think that Microsoft is stupid. Don't think Phil is stupid. This is not his first walk in the park. So I don't think that he's going to come out and say, hey, you know, Starfield and Elder Scrolls and Perfect Dark and Gears and Halo and no. 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 Nope. You see how the Xbox fan base right now is on turmoil. You see how they're on edge right now. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Be transparent and say, hey, we're doing these 3 games first, and then we'll slowly trickle out the other games. We'll make announcement on which other random games are going to be going to PS5. That's where I feel like you have to draw that line, and don't cross that line. Draw it and be like, listen, we'll give you guys more updates on games that are going to be coming in the future to PlayStation, to Switch. See what I'm saying? That's how you do it. You don't come out and just rip the Band-Aid off and be like, oh, Starfield is coming. Starfield is coming. Indiana Jones is coming. No. You don't want to do that. You Fable, all these games, you don't want to do that. You don't, and they're smart enough. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they might rip the Band-Aid off and say, hey, you know what? All these games are coming to PlayStation and Switch. Listen, let me tell you the significance of the Nintendo Switch right now. The Nintendo Switch, okay? Let me say this right quick, because this is not a game. This is not a joke, okay? Let me tell you the significance of this, all right? Microsoft is smart. You can say whatever you want to say. When it comes to business, they're smart. They're very smart, because they know that Sony have the upper hand over them, right? In terms of them being the market leader, they know they can out-console Sony, right? They know they have more monthly active users than Sony, though. Microsoft, because of the Activision Blizzard King deal, have more monthly users than PlayStation. But still, they know the significance of PlayStation. And PlayStation is their rival. They're not stupid. They also know the significance of Nintendo as well, because Nintendo is in a league of their own. Hence why we're hearing the rumors about Microsoft coming out with a Switch-like hardware, right? A Switch-like hardware that is going to potentially disrupt the handheld market, because considering you see companies like Asus, you see companies like Lenovo, you see companies like Logitech G dibbling and dabbling, and you see MSI with the MSI Claw, with these portable handheld hybrid, mini PCs that you'd be able to take around, and you'd be able to experience Game Pass, which I've said before, they can give Sony a run for their money in that department. Go in the handheld department, force Sony hand to come out with a Vita 2 or whatever else they want to come out with, and so they can push that excellence. But I digress from the whole console situation. Now, let's dig back into what we're talking about here, which are the games. Now, like I said, Microsoft is smart. They're not stupid. Why am I saying that? The Switch 2 is rumored to be coming, and stay tuned because I'm going to have a Nintendo only channel that's already been made, already ready to go already. It's already close to 40K subs at this point. So stay tuned. I will be covering a lot of Nintendo stuff on that channel. Switch 2 stuff galore. Once the channel is ready, up and ready, and we get in full swing, there's going to be videos on that channel. So stay tuned for the Nintendo content as we approach the Nintendo Switch 2. But either way, the Switch 2 is getting ready to drop or getting ready to reveal this year, okay? And with Microsoft porting games over, right, to Switch, or sending games over to Switch, that is huge. Because those games are going to potentially be on new hardware, right? They're going to be on the Switch 2. Apparently, the Switch 2 is going to have some enhanced ability via backwards compatibility. That's for another stream. Sony. Sony. That's for another stream. I get at you, Sony. Just wait. But anyways, apparently the Switch 2 is going to have some sort of backwards compatibility functionality to where it's going to enhance the games, right? And so with Microsoft Hi-Fi Rush is going to sell like freaking crazy on Switch 2. Think about what I'm saying. Once we get the Switch 2 and Microsoft say, hey, you know what? Hi-Fi Rush is going to go to Switch, right? And, obviously they have the dev kits for Switch 2 and stuff like that, and put that game on Switch 2, that's going to sell. Because why am I saying that? Hi-Fi Rush is in the vein of games that Nintendo fans like to play. The art style, the gameplay, the musicality of it, the simplicity of Hi-Fi Rush. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That is going to sell well on the Switch 2. Microsoft is smart. They're very smart because they can capitalize off of that market, and they can capitalize off of Nintendo fans. They're going to buy it. They're going to buy a Switch 2. Like it's going to happen, okay? So that's the area where I feel like they're very clever with. Not only that, but Sony is on the brink of giving us a PS5 Pro this year. If that is still in the motion, if that's still in the matrix, that's going to help enhance some of these games and make these games look a little bit better, which I've already talked to you guys about. It's more powerful, all right, than the PS5. It's a whole different RDNA architecture than the PlayStation 5, okay? It has 2 times the ray tracing performance of the PlayStation 5. Not only that, but it also apparently have its own upscaling, which everybody was laughing at me when I said the games can potentially run better on PlayStation 5. Oh, he's an idiot. Oh, the games are going to look the same, blah, blah, blah. If all the things that Tom Henderson have been saying lines up to be true, I'm expecting some of these games to look better, right? I mean, if Sony have their own DLSS frame generation like technology, I'm expecting Hi-Fi Rush to look better and play better. You see what I'm saying? So there's that, and Pentiment and whatever other games, because of that upscaling technology, because what it's going to do is it's going to take the image and make the image look better. It's going to take the FPS and increase the FPS. That's what frame generation does. It doubles the freaking frame rate, okay? And DLSS literally up-reses the resolution, the native resolution. So at the end of the day, this is all good for Microsoft, because at the end, they can say, well, we're putting these games out on PlayStation. We're putting these games out on Switch, and they're doing very well. We're still going to do day one on Game Pass for right now. And hey, maybe 2 years down the line, we'll bring Starfield. Maybe a year down the line, we'll bring Starfield. They're going to give these games a little bit of breathing room first before they start trickling them out on other platforms. That's what I think Microsoft is going to do. They're not stupid. They're going to find a way to strategically put these games out there to other platforms in a way where it actually makes a lot of business sense for them. Now, let me say this. What can backfire on Microsoft on Thursday is telling us more lies, right? Telling us more freaking lies. Oh, the rumors are fake. The rumors are fake. Yeah, we're not going third party. We're not putting any games on PlayStation, right? Or Switch. All of that is fake. The data mine, all that stuff, that's all lies. Okay? Yeah, it's all fake. Yeah. We're just here to talk about the future of Xbox, and we're just gonna give you guys assurance that games are still gonna be day one on Game Pass. We're still gonna do what we said we're gonna do with exclusivity. Call of Duty will remain on PlayStation and Nintendo moving forward, and everything else will be on a case-by-case basis. So, what's up, future? So, again, Microsoft can play it safe and say, hey, all that stuff is a lie. We ain't commenting on no rumors. All that's a lie. And what I just said earlier, that's going to be their answer. And then we're done with that. You see what I'm saying? We're literally done with that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm really hoping that Microsoft comes out and just blow the water away. Just literally blow the tides away and really go in depth. Don't cut no corners. Don't lie to us. Just be transparent, be fully honest, and let us know. So let me take a look at this poll here. So obviously, without saying, Hi-Fi Rush PS5, okay, is 63%. Hi-Fi Rush Switch is at 21%. Pentiment, 14%. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, Lord. See what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Pentiment. Nobody cares about I'm not going to say nobody cares about Pentiment. There's probably people that care about Pentiment, but there's not enough people that are willing to buy Pentiment on PS5. I don't know how much these games are going to be. That's also another thing that I want to talk about. Price. Now, I need everybody to comment right now in the chat. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. If you have any super questions, you want to super chat with your questions, feel free. Price is very important because these games are no longer on their Game Pass. They're going to other platforms for a reason. Will you guys pay full price for these games? Will you guys pay $60 or $70 for these games? These games are going to be at full price, full retail price. You do know, I'm going to be real with y'all. You do know that these games are going to be fully pressed up physical games that are going to be on PS5 and Switch. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for these games to be $70 or $60 or maybe $50? Are you guys willing to spend $50, $60, or $70 on these games? Yes or no? Yes or no? Because this is not a Game Pass thing where these games are available. So I need to know in the chat right now. I need everybody to speak up on this situation. This is very significant, okay? I need to know, are you guys willing to pay full price for these games? Because you do know Game Pass will no longer be in effect once these games go to PS5 and they're going to Switch. They're going to be 50, they're going to be 60, and they're probably going to be 70. Whichever those three price ranges, it is what it is. You're going to, if you want to play those games on Switch 2 or PS5 or PS5 Pro, you're going to have to spend that money. Period. End of story. Okay. Now, I see some of you guys saying not even willing to waste the storage space for Xbox quality games. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It goes without saying. $10 max? Oh, God. Oh, God, man. Please tell me this is not PlayStation fans saying that in the chat. Please tell me it's not. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Make us famous. Listen to me what I'm saying right now. Okay? Don't play with me, guys. Be honest with me, okay? Are you PlayStation fans that are saying, I know a majority of you guys that are subbed to this channel are PlayStation fans, but please tell me that there are some Xbox fans in the chat that is telling me that these games are not even worth $10. I'm just be honest with me. Just be honest. I need to know the Xbox diehard from the PlayStation fans, because I just want to have a measurement on where your guys' headspace are. Whether you're a PC boy, Xbox boy, PlayStation boy, or you're just a gamer, I need to freaking know, because you guys saying that these games ain't even worth $10 or $20, but you do know that these games are going to be full price. Just let's not kid ourselves. Microsoft is in business to make money. They're not in the business to be our friend. Period. End of story. So if you were on that bandwagon of saying, oh yeah, Xbox games are low quality, Xbox games are trash, and then you turned around and then you buy it, then what does that say? Well, I mean, what does that say? I'm being honest with you guys. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? You see what I'm saying? What does that say about you? So again, I do know some of you guys that are saying, oh yeah, I'm not buying, I'm not paying this. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're not going to pay full price for these games. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just going to wait for a sale or whatever the case may be. But just know, whether it's digital or physical, these games are going to be full retail price, because that's how Microsoft is going to make their money. So if you are an Xbox fan and you do have a PlayStation 5 or you do have a Switch, I feel like if you want Microsoft to continue to be on the relevancy of the industry, I feel like it's within your best interest for you to support the idea or the agenda of Microsoft saying, listen, we're putting these games on PlayStation 5 and Switch, and we're expecting you guys to buy them. We're expecting you guys to support us. That's essentially what they're doing here. Not only that, but they're also trying to reel in new customers in the midst of all of this. When they put Hi-Fi Rush on PS5 or they put Hi-Fi Rush on Switch, they want to reel in some Nintendo fans onto their ecosystem. They want to reel in some PlayStation fans onto their ecosystem. Make no mistake about that, guys. Make no mistake. That's the main goal here, is to make cash and to get more monthly active users, new people to their ecosystem, not just buying games digitally and signing up for Game Pass, but also buying into their products and their services. This is facts. This is all about business. This is why it's called a Xbox business event, because it's about business. Okay? It's business first, games last. So make no mistake, that is exactly what's going to be happening here. Okay, that's what Microsoft wants. They want some conversion. They want to get a piece of that Sony pie. They want to be able to get some of those fan bases over to their ecosystem. Will it happen? Yeah, because there are probably going to be some people that is just a PlayStation gamer and been wanting to play Hi-Fi Rush, and they just don't like Xbox. And then when it comes to PS5, they're like, oh man, this is really a good game. Man, maybe I should sign up for Game Pass. Oh my God. Hey, let me call my girlfriend real quick. Hey, babes. Yo. Hey, baby. Listen, remember that game Hi-Fi Rush that I was saying that was launched on Xbox last year? And I was like, nah, I'm not going to buy it because it's on Xbox and I don't even have a PC to even play it. But man, they just released it for the PlayStation 5, baby. Oh my God, the game is, it is so good. I was getting a lot of Guitar Hero vibes, a lot of Rock Band vibes here. A lot of Brutal Legends. Remember that game, baby? Called Brutal Legends on 360? Yeah. Yeah, the Xbox 360. Yeah, Brutal Legends. Remember that one? Yeah. So I don't know. It gives me that Brutal Legend vibes. But I think what I'm gonna do, babes, is I'm gonna buy an Xbox. I think I'm an Xbox fan now, baby. Yeah. I think that I'm gonna sign up, for Game Pass so that maybe I can get to play these games, when they come out day one on Game Pass before they go multi-platform. That way I don't have to pay full price for them. Yeah, babes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So love you, babes. Just wanted to be honest and transparent with you about these games coming to PlayStation and Switch. So yeah. All right. Get back to work, babes. I love you. Bye. I'm just saying. Listen. Listen. So that's the conversation that Microsoft want to hear. Microsoft want to hear that type of conversation, right? They want to hear you getting excited about Xbox. Even on PlayStation, you're getting excited with these games being ported. He said, no, sir. With these games getting ported over to PlayStation and over to Switch, Microsoft he said a pointless conversation, wasting her time at work. Hey man, I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. But honestly though, guys, on a real note, the console wars, as we know, it's over with. It's over with. I don't feel like he said Xbox ain't making. I'm done with you guys, man. I'm done. It's good to laugh. Let me say this, man. Let me say this. I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The console wars is over with. It's over. That part is over with. Am I saying this is over for Xbox? No, it's not. Xbox is going to be relevant because of the power of Microsoft and the money they have. And they can buy any studios they want, any publisher they want to keep themselves relevant, right? They're going to be the biggest publisher ever in the history of video games, period, right? And continue to be that way. So they're not like Sega in terms of going out of the console business. Like, they're still going to be Sega and still be in the console business. That's what Microsoft is going to be doing. But in terms of the console wars, they lost that battle. It's over. It's not gonna ever go back to the Xbox 360 PS3 days. And it breaks my heart to say that, but it's the truth. Those of you dudes who are console warriors and are into the console war notion, it's over in terms of that. You're never going to get Microsoft sitting here like putting out their best quality of first party games going up against Sony, forcing Sony hand and forcing Sony to come out and show their hand. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It sucks because the console wars, while it's toxic, that's the downside to console wars. It's very toxic. And then the fanboys, they get crazy headed and hot headed and just want to let their names be known that their console of choice is they're better. Their plastic is better than the other plastic, right? But besides the plastics being better than the other plastic, it really comes down to free advertisement for these companies. That's what these consoles war fuel. They fuel advertisement, free advertisement. Because if somebody is saying that this console is better than the other, or these games are better and blah, 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 that's going to fuel that person that feels like, well, maybe this person is telling the truth to go buy that console, right? Because they're like, oh, or their friend might tell them, gas them up, and man, what you doing that ugly PS5? Man, that's remake Station 5. That's remake Station 5. Man, come over here. Come over to Team Green. Come over to Team Green. Come over to the value box, baby. We take care of you, baby. You don't have to pay full price for your games, baby. Come over here to the value box, man, where you get day one exclusivity and you don't have to worry about no remakes and remastering for no $70. That's what some people would say, right? And then who knows? Maybe that might sway their minds into going to the Dollar General or the Family Dollar box, because that's essentially what it is. It's the Walmart of video games. Microsoft is the Walmart of video games. It's the Walmart box. Go to the Walmart box where you can pick, choose, and refuse hundreds of games day one on the box. You know, you do have your time exclusivity, third party, second party stuff, and you do get your first party stuff that's exclusive to Game Pass, exclusive to wherever Xbox is, right? And so it's just, that's the notion. That's what Microsoft, you know, kind of came out to be. This entire generation is the good guys. They want to be the good guys. Period. And the story says the console wars have been over. Yeah, I think at that point, man, it's just Helldivers 2. Oh yeah, Helldivers 2 is a testimony to show you that Sony, you know, can go in that direction. They need to do what they need to do with Arrowhead Studios and acquire them and have them, because if they're seeing that massive success, which we're going to be talking about in the PlayStation content that we're going to be doing, but I just want to stress the significance of that. But that's besides the point on that. But yes, Helldivers 2 is awesome. Now let's move along here. So like I said, guys, I cannot wait to hear what Microsoft is going to be talking about on Thursday. Microsoft needs to come out swinging. Microsoft needs to be transparent. Microsoft needs to be honest with us and just let us know. No vague responses. Just come out and let us know the truth on what's going to happen with exclusivity, what's going to happen with day one on Game Pass, what's going to happen to these consoles moving forward, which we heard reports on. Like, we need that self-assurance. That way people can calm down, they can cool down, and then we can, you know, just take it from there. So on that note, let me know y'all thoughts. Let me know y'all thoughts. Who knows? Maybe they might have different plans. Maybe it's not just Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment and Sea of Thieves. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they might mention Indiana Jones and say, hey, Indiana Jones will be coming to PlayStation 5 3 months after launch or 6 months after launch, right? Who knows? Maybe they might rip the Band-Aid off. We just don't know at this point. But I'm expecting the big three. I'm expecting the big three to really come out and really, Sarah Bond, Matt Booty, and Phil, to really dial in with both their strengths and their weaknesses when it comes to each of their positions at Xbox and at Microsoft. Really dial in and let it all out. Period. End of story. And you also see the significance of releasing your games on other platforms day one. Hello, Helldivers 2 being on PC have really propelled that particular title. Microsoft knows that their games don't sell because of Game Pass. Game Pass literally crushed game sales. They don't sell very well at all, if that. So you putting your games on another platform, that's going to help you sell more. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Microsoft wants. They want to sell more games. They want to sell more Game Pass subscriptions. They want to sell more consoles. Like, this is the whole point of them doing this, guys. Yes, brand loyalty sucks. And a lot of you dudes who are console warriors who buy these consoles for exclusivity, it sucks because we're starting to see exclusivity slowly dying out right in front of our eyes. Now, Sony is going to continue to be Sony. I think Sony is going to follow suit in the long run. And, you know, they're already doing that. They're already putting their games on PC. Apparently, they're going to be putting PlayStation Plus on PC, on mobile, cloud, and things of that nature, and potentially put all their games day and date, you know, on everywhere, because that's going to be a way for them to maximize sales and maximize the fullest potential of these games on how far they can take them. So that's just my whole take on the whole situation, man. It says PlayStation has studios that pump out quality. That is true. That is true. That's what Sony has been known for. Am I sitting here saying every single game is quality? No, it's not. There are games that are buggy and glitchy. I mean, that's just the way. Every game is going to have their problems. Even when the game is high quality, sometimes it can suck. Sometimes the games are not going to be intuitive, or sometimes the games are just not going to appeal to you. You see what I'm saying? Superman Gaming, what's up? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me, guys. Share the stream. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes on the show. So Microsoft, even though, let me say this. Last thing I'm saying, and we're going to get to the Q&A. I think Microsoft should focus on quality. I think Microsoft should crank out high quality first party games, right? I think that the developers that are porting these games to PlayStation and Switch, this is the delicate situation about this. Being that these games are being ported to other platforms, they need to look better. Why am I saying that? Because if they look the same, they might not sell. Does that make any sense? Because the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of you dudes have it to say that Xbox games, the quality is just sub compared to Nintendo and PlayStation. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like these developers that are porting these games over to Switch and over to PlayStation, they need to push these consoles, push the PS5, push, don't be lazy. Push the PS5, push the Nintendo Switch 2 or the Switch or whatever the case may be, and get the best quality possible, because then that is, why am I saying this? Because that is going to appeal to new audiences. Okay, no different from you getting a car traded in, right? You get a car traded in, right? It's been on the road. Everybody, you know, everybody's been driving it. It had 5 different owners, okay? And it's been through the ringer. You take that car, you clean that car up, get it buffed out, detailed, get whatever it needs fixed, right? And put it back on the market. Guess what? Somebody is going to see it, right? And be like, wow, this car is so freaking clean. Not even realizing that, man, it had 5 different owners before that have driven it. And maybe it might have an accident here and there, or maybe it wasn't in the best shape when those 5 owners had it. But the minute you clean it up, buff it out, do the body work, fix all the mechanical stuff with the car, and put it back on the market, and it's shining pretty and it's standing out from the rest, even the new car, make the new cars look like a joke, guess who's going to buy it? You. If you're in the market for a car and that's the car that you're in the market for, guess who's going to buy it? You. You're going to look at that car and be like, wow, man, this car is a clean old car. This car looks really, really nice. Man, you know what? Really, I wanted something new. I wanted something different, but man, I might just save some cash, being that they put some money into this car and fix it up and make it look really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and buy this car. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it's the same thing with Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves. I mean, these games, well, Hi-Fi Rush has been, what, a year and change now? I mean, Sea of Thieves has been on the block since, what, Xbox One at this point? So, you know, making these games looking better and playing better, I feel like this should be a very good advantage for Microsoft moving forward. So with that being said, I said Xbox Series consoles are bottlenecked. Oh, boy. You know what? Okay, let me ask you that. Let me ask you this. How do you guys feel about the rumor? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How do you guys feel about the rumor that they got rid of Jason Ronald, the original guy behind, the engineer behind the Series X and the S? And they're bringing in the Surface team, Microsoft Surface team, to be able to develop consoles moving forward. How do you guys feel about the Surface? The Surface tablet. How do you guys feel about that? Because apparently they're going to be working on a Switch-like console for Xbox and things of that nature. And the Surface team is going to be behind that. So how do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that? That they're apparently gotten rid of the original engineers, or the main engineer, which is Jason Ronald, the guy that's behind the series consoles, and they're replacing them with the Surface team, the people that are responsible for Microsoft Surface. How do you guys feel about that? That's what I want to ask you guys the most. How do y'all feel about that? All right. So let's get into the Q&A portion of the show. If you have any questions, any concerns, or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Oh, they said the Surface team debunked that rumor. Okay. Okay, so it was debunked. Never mind. Never mind. All right. So let's get into the Q&A. Now, I want to ask you guys, this is a big question, okay? This is a big question. Do you think Microsoft can redeem themselves? I know I've asked this question before. Do you think Microsoft can redeem themselves with this Xbox podcast? Come in with your Q&A questions. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell. Yes, I need you guys to do that. I need you guys to come in with your questions. Come in with your questions. Come in with your questions. Come in with your come in with your, I can't even talk today. What's wrong with me? Come in with your questions and come in with your concerns. And do you guys feel like Microsoft can redeem themselves? Do you guys think that they can redeem themselves, with this podcast and turn things around for the better of the Xbox brand? Let me know your thoughts. Come on in. Come on, don't be scared. Come on. Q&A time. All right. And also, make sure you guys hit the like. And if you say no, please elaborate. Please elaborate to me on why you are saying no. Please elaborate on why you're saying no. Don't just say no and don't elaborate on it. All right, so we're in the Q&A portion right now. If you have any super chats, any super questions, if you do want to help out our membership community to grow, feel free to help out this red bar right here. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, Q&A time. Let's get it popping. Okay, I said no, fam. They will bury themselves. Oh, man, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Said that the Surface team helped with developing the Series S, and they will continue to assist Xbox hardware team moving forward. Says things can change, though. Oh, that's for sure. Christian says, no, fam, they will. Okay, I already read that. Comment up. Says, as a content creator, would you be spending too much testing games on both consoles, or will you just choose which games to buy? Quality, performance. I will buy whatever the games are and test them out on each platform. All right, so let's see here. Uncertainty in the air. Definitely is. Definitely is. Says, I don't think they are in trouble. I think they are shifting the gaming culture. We gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. Because obviously this shift, it's not necessarily, well, the shift and the fact of the rumors as well. Xbox has lost their identity. Oh, for sure. That goes without saying. For sure. It says most have the money to buy an Xbox, so why don't we? Because the box is trash. Okay, let me ask you this: why are you saying the box is trash? Why are you saying the box is trash? It says no, they just had a Don Matrick 2.0 moment. I think this is Xbox One all over again. Sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's definitely sad. You know, I think that's a very, very sad thing to say. It says, I think they will, okay, bury themselves. He said they will use that podcast to confirm their multi-platform strategy, but let gamers know they will still have exclusive in some shape or form. Most definitely. I can see that. That's a good one. 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 It says, cause we have the money, but don't have that to drive to buy an Xbox over my PS5. But get this though. That's why Phil said there is no way. There's no way that people will buy a PS5, you know, over an Xbox. Even if Starfield was an 11 out of 10 game, people still wouldn't buy an Xbox over a PS5. So, I mean, he was right on that. He was definitely right on that. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely right on that. So, he says they have lost all credibility, Marlon. Unclear messaging, double talk, and lies. Yep, I agree. I agree. They have to redeem themselves in that department, bro. They have to redeem themselves in that department. Like, honestly, I mean, that's typically what it really boils down to at the end of the day. And if you can't do that, bro, then you don't really need to be in business at that point. If you can't be honest and transparent, then you don't need to be in business. Period. You don't need to be in business. Is it okay to have both Xbox and a PS5? Yes. If you are somebody who don't care about the rumors, don't care about exclusivity, and you just want to play games, then hey, why not? Why not? And there's probably a lot of gamers out there that are like that, right? That are saying, well, you know what, man? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care about, you know, the console wars. I don't care about, you know, exclusivity and all this and that. I just want to play games. So some people just don't care. And for those gamers, Microsoft knows about those gamers that they will buy whatever they want to buy. You know what I'm saying? They'll buy both. They'll buy all three and be happy. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, there's that, man. There's that. Said Marlon, I just have no answers for Xbox. Hey, man, I feel you. I just want them to try to at least come out and redeem themselves. Try to have an identity or something. So it says Marlon Gaming, no business is honest in all seriousness. That is true. Yeah. I mean, I know. That is so true, man. It might sound funny, but it's the truth. It might sound funny, but it's the truth. It might sound funny, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Oh, boy. They all lie, bro. They all lie. Like Eddie Guerrero said, you know, God rest his soul, lie, cheat, and steal. You know what I'm saying? They all lie, cheat, and steal, bro. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, bro. It says their new identity is third-party publisher. Hey, there you go. Even though Sony is a corporation, we know they are all in for the PlayStation. Xbox doesn't know its own purpose. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. Thoughts on PS5 Slim versus the original PS5? I got the Slim. Yeah, I've already said how I felt about the PS5 Slim. I just think it's cheap. I think the original PS5 is just a better quality. But hey, some people want that portability of the PS5 Slim being that it's smaller. So there you go. Hopefully that answers. It says, if the podcast is all about business, what about new Xbox first party releases, and will you buy a new Xbox console when it releases? That's the biggest question. That's the biggest question. Hold on just a second. Keep your questions coming. I'll be right back. Hold on just a second. Let's see if there's any lemons at the door. All right, hey, I'm back. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Come on, man. Let's go. All right, we back. We back in the booth. We back in the building. Let's get it popping. We out here. You know what time it is. All right, back to the Q&A. Up. You guys are funny, man. I can't with you guys, man. Come in with your questions, man. Y'all supposed to be hype. You know what's funny? Where's the hype? Where's the hype for Thursday? Where's the hype, man? Where's the y'all Xbox boys? Y'all should be hype right now. Y'all should be hype. He said, "Did you get your lemons?" No, there was no lemons, man. There was no lemons. There was no lemons at the door, unfortunately. Man, why you boy? Are you guys hype? You know what? That's probably what I need to do. Hey, it says, "Where's my refund?" Are you hype? Are you hype for the Xbox podcast? That's what I want to know. Are you hype for the Xbox podcast this Thursday? Are you hype for the Xbox podcast this Thursday? He said there's no hype on a Tuesday. I see. Come on, man. There's got to be some type of hype. He said, "Where's my 10% discount?" Oh, Lord. He says we need to lay down some rhymes for Thursday. Oh, man. Thursday? Oh, boy. Really? I'm far from home. Oh, man. Says I'm hyped for the most negative outcome. Oh, boy. Says I got lemons for your birthday. Nah, I'm playing. Hype for their failure. Then yeah. Ain't no pools in the project. He says not hype, but interested. Okay. He says Xbox breaks some hearts the day after Valentine's. Oh boy. Heartless. Oh boy. I already know. I already know, man. Come on, Marlon. Sing us a song to get hype. Nah, look at the chat. Look at the energy of the chat. You know what I'm saying? Look at the energy of the chat. Look at the energy of the chat. You know what I'm saying? Look at, he says hype for Sega 2.0. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's get it. I can't with you guys, man. Y'all are funny. Can't with y'all, man. Figures out every time Xbox says something disappointing. Ah, man. Larry K says, hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button. Let's go. We out here. We putting in that work. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. It says it's over. Nah, I don't think it's over. I think Microsoft is going to try their best to stay relevant and to stay in the console space as much as they can, as long as they can. Parsa, I don't know, man. Can I? It says, hey, can you rap to the Coffin Dance song? Coffin Dance song. I haven't heard about that song. I haven't heard about that one before. Cam says, Marlon, you know you talking to PS. Oh, here you go. Hey, you already know. Said Marlon, you picking up the Ronin game? Oh, for sure. Definitely for sure. Time to get on hype. Hey. Come on, man. Where's y'all faith in Xbox? Where's y'all faith in Xbox? Come on, man. I need y'all to have a little bit of faith. I need y'all to have a little bit of faith, guys. Come on, man. Don't be like that. It said Marlon, to me, had no games really at launch, because one of the best games at launch was a remake, Demon Souls. A lot of people was talking about that, but for a lot of people it still counts as a game. He said, put that hype song, bro, I need it. You know what? I don't know, Coletta. I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody want to hear the hype song right now. I think a lot of people are just like, man, there's nothing to be hype about when it comes to Xbox right now. I just want to wait. I just want to wait and see type joint. I want to wait and see, what happens. So hey, there you go. It says clickbait thumbnails. What you mean by clickbait thumbnails? Oh Lord, here we go with this. Say Gears is gonna be sick with DualSense PS5 controller. We'll see. I mean, you're probably already doing that on PC right now. It said, Marlon, you're not playing the hype song, but you want us to get a... Yeah, there's nothing. Hey, Microsoft, hey, yeah. Microsoft, hey. Life is so crazy, I don't know. Microsoft in this conversation alone. They don't drop no games, they're all over the place. They're missing the identity, we going out of space. I'ma get on my Elon Musk, man, I'm crazy. Man, I just wanna lose myself right now with this Xbox. No freaking exclusive, the box is gonna be the trash box, so the X marks the spot. We ain't doing this. Microsoft, you better get it together, cause you're going in the trash bin. Recycle bin. Understand, you better do your freaking thing. So we talking about Matt Booty, we talking about Sarah Bond, and we ain't talking about 007 Bond. But I'm telling you, I'm about to drop the freaking flow, and Thursday it's time for you to start the show and let us know. Stop playing around with us and be transparent with us. You owe us that. But Microsoft fans are saying F that, and they're done with the X. That's a fact. Hey, Mr. Booty, Mr. Matt Booty. Hype song, first donation of the show. First, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what's funny? Is every time that we have a gaming event, every single time we have a gaming event, every single time something gets ready to happen, people request the hype song. So you donated for the hype song, man. I guess we don't have no choice but to play it. So even though that people think that there's nothing to nothing to be hyped for, I guess. I mean, I don't know. So let's freaking do this thing and let's get the hype song on the board real quickly.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype.
Hold on. Pull that up. All right, second donation of the show. Oh, no. There's no way. Hold on. No. Wait a minute. Hold up. Are y'all seriously donating for the hype song? No. This can't be real. This cannot be freaking real. You know what? I got to get the hype song on Spotify ASAP. I have to get the hype. I've been told that for years now. I think since we did the song 4 years ago, people have been asking to buy the song. So we're gonna get that song out for you guys as soon as we possibly can. I can't believe you guys are actually donating for the hype song. It's not that serious. It's not even that. This is not happening right now. Y'all want the hype song that bad? Nah, man. Come on, bruh. Ain't nothing to be hype about. I thought y'all said ain't nothing to be hype about. Come on, bruh. All right. DJ, spin the hype song for these people, man. They want it. Let's deliver the goods, man.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate. They hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling's minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they're trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Let's get it on, man. Hey.
Power World. Let's get it. It says, it's Sony T-Bay. Yo, you know what's funny? 10. 10, that's from Halo days. Oh, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys, man. The fact that the hype song, that's crazy, bro. I cannot believe the hype song is carrying our stream right now. That's freaking crazy. That has never happened unless we have an event. Like if we're watching an Xbox event, people want to play the hype song. If we're watching a state of play, I cannot believe God is blessing us today because of the hype song. That's legendary, man. Big ups to you guys, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh my God. Oh, Coletta with a $10 donation. What? Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. He said DJ, that hype song again. Hey, say less. All right, man. Shoot. I might just put the hype song in a place where, you know, if people request the hype song, then, you know, they show love to play the hype song, I guess, because I don't play the hype song a lot. And the reason why is there's nothing to be hype about. So it's just kind of like, but you guys are donating for it, man. And I appreciate the love. So let's run that joint back. He says, but I'm still Sony. He says, it's not about the box. If it's PlayStation, Xbox, etc., it's about getting you into their store. Exactly. I said, why do you think Epic has free games every week after a week? Exactly. Got to find a way to entice. So, I mean, that's just the way it is when you kind of sit down and think about it. All right, DJ, enough with the chit chatter. Run that joint back. Hit the like button, guys, if you're enjoying the show. Subscribe to the channel. DJ, spin that joint.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate, they hating on the T-flops. They can't stop us because we got the exclusives, the games, the storytelling, minds blowing. Understand them Xbox boys, they trying to destroy us. Nintendo boys, we still stand tall. Boys in red, you know how we do it. Let's get it on, let's get it popping. And this is why we gotta get hype, man. Let's get it on, man.
Hey, hey, hey. Hype song, baby. Oh man, the hype, where's the hype jacket? Hype jacket, hype jacket, hype jacket 2.0. Y'all started this, y'all started it. Hype jacket, hype jacket, hype jacket. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. 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 Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, we doing it. Devastator with the $2 says the hype song be getting me turned up. Oh man. Oh man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's go, man. Oh, we out here. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we do it, man. Yeah. The hype train. It says Sony guys just sitting here chilling while Xbox fans losing their mind. Oh, but it's true though. It's true because when you sit down and think about it, it's like PlayStation fans are like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with them Xbox boys, but they talking about F Xbox, screw Xbox. I'm done with Xbox. Hey, baby, what's for dinner tonight? Can we have some salmon? Can we have some salmon and rice for dinner? These boys out on Twitter losing their minds. We good over here. We eating real good. Listen, baby, we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We got Concord. Oh, my God. That Death Stranding looks amazing. Yeah, these boys out here losing their minds, baby. Hey, baby, go pick up that salmon. I need some salmon, some rice, some potatoes, some vegetables. Hey, let's go on down. Let them boys lose their mind. You're right about that doggone one. Believe me, Nintendo fans and Nintendo fans and PlayStation fans are just sitting back in the cut. They just chilling. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, you know what? It's all good. You know. It says I have thought about this part. If Xbox games comes to PlayStation, so most mainstream gamers buy PlayStation for Call of Duty. So Microsoft will make more money from PlayStation. Yeah, for sure. They're definitely going to make a lot of money together, though. For sure. For sure. It says, oh, Rebirth. That Rebirth is fire. That Rebirth is fire. It says, Tin says, Xbox is getting killzoned again and again. Oh, boy. It says, waiting on our games. It says, oh, no. Oh my God, you guys are so funny, man. I'm glad. Thank y'all so much for the super chats today. The hype song has literally carried our stream. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the support, man. I appreciate y'all boys. Make sure y'all boys hit that like button, man. This community, man, that we have built, you know, over the past 10 years, man, is definitely legendary. You know, you guys know I do this full time. This is my job. This is what I do full time. Some days are good, some days are bad, but I love what I do. And I'm thankful to Jesus for giving me this opportunity to sit in this chair and to talk to you guys, to look right through this Sony lens, and talk to you guys, man. It's a blessing. And, I wouldn't rather have any other career, you know, than playing video games, talking to video games, getting hype for games, getting hype for these events. I literally, like I said, I've been doing this since 2006. So it's a long time to be doing something, and you know, some highs or some lows, but I don't regret this community at all. I'm thankful for everything that we have and for everything that we've built. And you know, it's never always up on the uphill every single time. Sometimes everything goes down, sometimes it goes up, doesn't matter, but we're still here, and I appreciate you guys. And Microsoft knows what they're up against right now. They know they have to deliver the goods. But yeah, man, you guys have gotten me the energy. That's why I said the energy that you put out there is so important, man. And this is something that you guys know from the very beginning in 2020, 4 years ago, when we started covering PlayStation hardcore on the channel. You guys know I'm the hype. You guys know I'm a hype monster. You guys know I love being hype and excited and stuff. And you know, this is the hype jacket 2.0. This is just the 2.0 version. The original hype jacket, I still do have it, but very rarely I put the hype jacket on, you know. But you guys have refueled my energy and get me happy and get me excited. I don't know what the heck we're getting hype and excited for on Thursday, but I really hope that Microsoft can give us some strong clarification on what's next for Xbox and what's going to be happening. And so, yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I just want to say that real quick. He said today was a fun stream. Oh, for sure, man, for sure. And I think that's my goal with our show, is to get you guys excited, regardless if, you know, to get you guys happy, to get you guys, you know, better than how you came in. You know what I mean? Like maybe you might have had a bad day or something. Like nobody wants to listen to somebody that's negative, or nobody wants to listen to somebody that's going to make them feel down, or, you know, because I don't know what you guys go through on your day-to-day, you know, your job, your relationships, whatever the case may be, you know, like I don't know what you go through on a daily basis. And I've been told by so many people that they tune into the show, and the show have helped them mentally and have helped them conquer depression and conquer a lot of darkness in their lives. And I take that very seriously. And I'm only human. I make mistakes. You know, I've said things that I regret. I might have some stupid takes here and there. But I ask for forgiveness, and I have a good heart, and I love what I do, and I love video games, and I feel like God has placed me here for a reason. And I just want to say I love you guys, man. I love what I do. I love y'all. That's all I want to say. Love you guys. Love you guys, man. I really do. I really do. Love what I do. I couldn't pick a better job. I couldn't pick a better career years ago. And it works very well because I get to keep my daughter full time. And I think that's the thing that I get personal in these Q&As, because I want you guys to know the man behind the camera, and the way how I am on camera is the way how I am in real life. That's just how I am. And I really love what I do full time, because doing this allows me to have my kid full time, you know, my daughter. And it's special to me, and it's, you know, being able to take care of my daughter and you know, raise her and everything. It's a blessing. So I don't take that for granted. I'm very happy about it, and I'm very happy about what we do here and about what we have here. Yes, we're not the most popular channel in the world. We don't get the most views in the world, but I'm happy and I'm grateful for what we have and what we have accomplished over the past 10 years on this channel. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope that helps some of you guys to start businesses of your own, or to start careers of your own, where you can have more family time with your family, with your kids. Because I know it works for me, you know, with my daughter and stuff, and being able to spend time with her. Because majority of my time is spent with my kid. So appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Thank you guys for the laughs and for the heated discussions. You know, whether it's about Xbox or PlayStation, I love the back and forth, even when we disagree to agree. You know, I love it. You know, some days are good, some days are bad. You know, we go back and forth with each other and we disagree on things, but it's all love, man. It's all love, and it's a blessing. I don't take nothing for granted. You know, I love everything that I do, and there's always areas for you to improve in. And as a man, you know, taking constructive criticism allows you to get better and allows you to grow stronger. And also, you know, for you to be able to propel yourself for others and be able to teach others. So I love what I do, man, because a lot of you dudes have been around for a long time, and you guys have seen the highs and you've seen the lows with these companies. And I've always said that gaming brings us all together. And it's bringing us together right now. And, you know, it's allowing me to talk to you guys, whether it's 1,000 of you guys are in here or 200 of you guys are in here. Doesn't matter the number. The fact that we're all here in the same space and we're talking and we're having a great time, and video games is doing that for us, that's legendary. Make no mistake about it. It's legendary. And the only way from here is to the top. In Jesus' name, amen. Big up yourselves. Blessings. Tin says, hype song again? Nah, I don't think nobody wants to hear the hype song again, man. I don't think. I think everybody is done donating for today for the hype song. I don't think nobody wants to hear that song again. You know, that's it. Tin, I don't think anybody wants to hear that again. It says, go Xbox. Xbox love, baby. Hey, shout outs to David, man. I appreciate you. Hey, Prince G, appreciate you, man. Listen, also, last thing I'm going to say real quick is that I respect you guys' time and stuff like that, because time is something you can't get back. And I always try to have that in the front of my head at all times. Like, time is very important. That's why I get straight down to business when I do the show and things of that nature. So appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. It says, so if Xbox does, it says, imagine the memes. Oh, boy, you already know. The memes are always going to be around them. The memes are always going to be around them. I mean, regardless of the fact. It says, why you spend $75 billion to go third party? Hey, man, that's the road of Microsoft. That's the road they want to take. You know, they want to take that route. They want to go that route. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point, you know. Love you too, Louise, man. God bless. Love you guys, man. Love the jacket. Hey, Ninja, appreciate that. Now we can take off the hype jacket. Unless something crazy happens, yeah, then we'll take the hype jacket off. Ain't nothing to be hype. Now the chat goes right back to, yeah. I don't know about Xbox, bro. I'm worried about Xbox. So let's take off the hype jacket. Unless something crazy happens in the next couple of minutes, there's no need for us to put the hype jacket back on. So let's take the hype jacket off. Let's take the hype jacket off. There's nothing to be hype about right now. There's nothing to be hype about. Ninja! Yo! Thank you for the hype train. That's why I said, man, we got the best community ever, man. We literally have the best community ever. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it. It says, realist speech, Marlon. Says, hope everyone has a good one and happy Valentine's Day. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, man. Yes, sir. And honestly, I think we should love each other regardless of Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? It shouldn't take a holiday for everybody to love their significant other or love each other or whatever the case. It's just a day. So I think Valentine's Day is every day. You feel what I'm saying? Period. End of story. So, yeah. said people saying Xbox is dead is what the F, how are they? Hey, because of the rumors. Because of the rumors. Says Xbox tweeted a Dune Xbox Series X. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. What up, Big Money Ray? What's popping, bro? Welcome to the stream. Yes, sir. Says I'm hyped for the 14th. My birthday. Oh, this month? Oh, that's what's up, man. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. So regardless of what the announcement is, this will be one of the biggest fails of the year since Xbox One reveal. Man, they better not fail. That's all I can say. They better not fail at all. They better not fail. Marlon, make decisions. Say, oh Lord. Says went from hype song to what was that song? Let me see. What was that Microsoft song that we did a while back? Let me see. Where's that beat? Golly, what's that beat for that song? Dang. What is that beat for that song that we did? I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. There was a beat that we made a Microsoft song off of it. I don't remember where it is right now, but golly, what is it called again? Oh man. Let me see. Don't remember right now. Oh yeah, here it is. Obsess. That's what it is. It's called Obsess. Let me see. Obsess. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Why you got me feeling so lonely? Microsoft, why you got me feeling so? Yeah. Why you got me feeling so lonely? Microsoft, why you got me feeling so? Ever since 2001, Microsoft. I can't do it with a straight face. I can't do it with a straight face right now. I can't. I can't do it with a straight face. I can't. I'm sorry. Let me change the beat. I can't. I can't do it with a straight face. I can't, man. I cannot. That is too much right now. I can't. We're going to change a beat on that one. I can't do it with a straight face. I got to be real serious to do it. I can't. I got to do it with a straight. I got to do it with a straight face. I can't right now. We got to do a different flavor right now. We got to do a different flavor in the Q&A right now. You know what I'm saying? He said, whatever decision Microsoft makes, I'm still gonna get a PS5 Xbox, as this state is just boring to me. Hey, I feel that. He says, you will go platinum like Dr. He said, don't make me. I'm so done with you guys, man. I'm so done with you guys. I can't, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man. You guys are funny. You guys are so funny, man. You guys are so funny. Make sure y'all get the likes up for your boy. Get the likes up. How many likes do we have? We're at 191. Can we get over 200 likes? I know we can do it. Let's go. Let's go, man. Come on, baby. Yeah. Come on. I know we can do it. Get them likes up, boys. He says, I think PlayStation fanboys have to eat. the words down, to eat the words down the road. Says, I think I had a different vision of gaming, and PlayStation will follow. The money is not in the plastic box. Oh boy. Bring back Crimson Skies. Oh yeah, I remember that. Dallas, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's popping? What's going on? Sony has no competition. I don't know, man. For some people, they'll say it's always been that way since the Xbox 360. Something special. Yeah. 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 Oh, J Stacks Gaming was popping, bro. Yeah. 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 Hey, bro, sorry, just got here. So Xbox podcast is on February 15th. So I wonder what they will do, what they will say. Either confirm or deny the rumors. Drop the likes. Either confirm or deny the rumors. But I'm asking for full transparency, bro. I'm asking for full transparency. I want Microsoft to come out and be transparent about their decision making, about this shift, what games are going to come, what games are not going to come, exclusivity, and the whole 9 yards. That's what I really want the most. You see what I'm saying? That's what I really want the most. So we'll see, man. Did you pre-order Stellar Blade? Nah, not yet. Not yet. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I'm going to be getting it, though. I'm going to be getting it. It says nothing much. Xbox is falling, and they have no choice to give their games to PS5. He says, will Bill Gates be watching? I'm pretty sure he'll be watching. I'm pretty sure, but you never know. How do you send me a link? You can send it out on Twitter. Tag me at Marlin Gaming Nation on Twitter. Any more questions? Any more concerns, guys? Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. Last bit of questions. Last bit of questions. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Wait, did I just put, oh God, hold on. Just realized what was here the whole time. Oh God. There we go. There we go. Just had to fix that. There we go. Just realized how messy that was. Just realized how messy that was. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Love you guys, man. Big up yourselves, man. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold on. I wonder. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Just a second. Oh yeah, we talked about that already. Yeah, we talked about all that. Oh, yeah, we talked about all that. But on that note, guys, thank y'all so much for the support today on the show. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, by the way. So happy Valentine's Day. If you believe in Valentines and stuff like that, happy Valentine's Day. Happy birthday to those of you who are birthdays are dropping this month. And yeah, we'll see what they're going to say on Thursday. We'll see if they're going to damage control. We're going to see if they're going to confirm or deny the rumors. I'm asking for full transparency and honesty on what's going to be going down with Xbox. So we'll see how this is going to transpire. But yeah, this is going to be it until Xbox fully comes out with whatever, unless there's any major announcements or anything before Thursday. But stay tuned for some PlayStation stuff. We do have a lot of stuff to talk about in Atlanta PlayStation. You might be able to get that in a video format from me today. We'll see. But stay tuned for it, and we'll be back tomorrow with more bangers for you guys. So I love y'all. Let's see if we could get about 300 likes on the show today. If you did enjoy the show, if you didn't get any value out of the show today, feel free. So I love y'all. Be blessed, be easy. And like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a great one. I love y'all. Godspeed. Keep it gaming. Be safe out there in this world. Be safe at work.